Quick question for you. Have you been feeling detached? Has it been difficult to focus? Are you losing sense of time? If you are, stick around because today we're talking about brain rot. So, what is brain rot? This is a newer term for me. And again, I'm not always plugged in, right? But this is something that I've always feared. And which is why I walked away from Instagram like back in 2017, right? Because I was spending way too much time looking at, BS content and, people trying to sell things. Like that's all it was. What started off fun, right? Connecting with family and friends turned into just something toxic, right? So I walked away. But what is brain rot, right? It's the harmful effects associated with excessive use of digital media, right? And specifically like short form content, like on TikTok, maybe YouTube shorts, Instagram, doom scrolling, right? So I feel like there should be more people talking about this. I came across this article on X. This is the new pandemic. And this came at the perfect time because even I myself was, I literally just told my wife about 2 weeks ago, hey, we need to unplug. When we have movie nights on Fridays or, with the family, I don't want us on our devices because then we're not present, right? So I started seeing this a couple weeks ago, right? And so, but anyways, let me go back to this. I'll put the link of this article in the description. If you have a few minutes, I would definitely check it out. But what are my thoughts on this? So the first thing that really comes to mind is mind control. There's a reason why they want us all to have devices, the newer devices, and then of course AI, right? There's some control aspect where we're much easier to control when we're emotionally charged and if we're dumb, right? So if they've got a device in front of us 24/7, on some level, there's control there because now instead of spending time thinking about what you want to do, daydreaming, connecting with people, instead, you give all of that valuable time to your device, right? And I shared a little bit about my personal experience, but even myself, even though I walked away from Instagram 10 years ago, right? Facebook 15 years ago, right? I'm still dealing with this because now it's just Apple News. I had to walk away from that too. I deleted it from my device. And then now it's Reddit. Now it's stocks, right? So there's always going to be another thing. And that's why you've got to make an active decision, a conscious decision to rise above it. Right? It's not enough to say, well, hey, everyone's doing it. So where do we go from here? First thing is awareness, right? So you have to ask yourself, do I have brain rot or have I been consuming too much content? Do I have downtime? Do I know who I am? Do I think about what's going on, what I need to do? Those moments of silence are so important. I know it's hard, especially in today's fast paced society. And then the second thing is, well, then you got to make a change, right? There's no change unless you're aware. So, first, just ask yourself and be honest. And then, next steps. These are going to be kind of corny, but it's all legit. First, just go outside, like readjust. Go for a walk, listen to the bird, like hear the birds, feel the wind. Unplug, that's a must. Do not bring your device, right? I'm an 80s baby. Anyone my age or older, we remember times when we didn't have a phone. Maybe we had a pager but everything was fine, right? Find a new hobby or maybe get a pet. We got Monchi 6 months ago. Oh my gosh, he brings so much joy to us. So just find something to, you know, um, something to help pass the time. And then, of course, connect with your family and friends in real life. The ones you can actually stand, the ones you want to hang out with, right? The ones that actually got love for you. And then beyond that, I would also say affirmations Because if you are doom scrolling or you're on TikTok way too long, you may have some perverted, twisted, like, vision of reality and how you see yourself. And so you're gonna have to rebuild that and replace it with stronger, more powerful thoughts. And so you're gonna wanna use affirmations, right? To build yourself back up. And then the last thing, just again, taking action. Everything requires action today. So thank you so much for checking out this video. If you needed to see this, I'm assuming it found you. And if you got any value from this, please give me a like so I can reach more people. And then, of course, subscribe so you can catch all my future videos. All right. Thank you so much for checking this out. See you on the next one.